Good afternoon, friend. I'm Kate. Welcome back to Kate Takes On. You remember when I used to record outside? I'm gonna start doing that again because it's so nice out here and pretty and the lighting's good. So, as you probably saw from the title of the video, I got surgery. This is the vlog that I recorded during the process. I'm just gonna get right into it. I've had pain for like 2 years or more, and it's like stabbing pain, like right there, and that hurts. So I finally went to the doctor about it, and he told me to get a CT scan. So this is me driving back from the CT scan, and we ended up getting cheeseburgers afterward because why not? I think this is a bad time to go into a radiation scan when it's lightninging outside. It's fine. Yeah.
Are you videoing me? We're here at Bonner Burger. We're going to pick up a double hamburger.
Wow.
We might also get some fried pickles, but they might have gluten. Stand by.
Trying a bacon mushroom Swiss burger? That sounds delicious, but I'm here for a classic double. Fried pickle. Is that good for you, brother? Yes, sir. Thank you.
Gotta stay hydrated.
What, you trying to
It was raining a lot. I love when it rains. So after we did that, I went back to work and was just kind of minding my own business, and then the doctor called me and I was kind of panicking because I had no idea what was happening. So that's fine. My week was a little boring anyway. I needed some interest. Got too many organs in this body. Throw some of those out. Going to the hospital, but we're stopping at Chick-fil-A first. At least I've got my priorities straight. Okay. I don't know if I explained this well. They called me later that day and they were like, okay, so nothing concerning, but you do have an enlarged appendix. And I was like, okay. And he was like, well, that's confusing though because you've had this pain for 3 years and appendicitis doesn't normally just like stay. And I was like, yeah. And so he's like, yeah, also you have an ovarian cyst on your right ovary, which is the same side. And I was like, oh, okay. And he was like, oh, also you have a hernia on your belly button. And I was like, what? And he's like, that's not really a concern. That's just, you probably haven't even noticed it. It won't really affect you, but that's a thing. And I was like, okay. And he was like, yeah, but that's what it found out. And you're probably fine. But I'm calling a surgeon tomorrow, and then he's going to tell me what we should do, because I'm not really sure where to start. And I was like, cool, thanks. So then today the nurse calls me and was like, hey, Kate. And I was like, yeah. She was like, has anyone called you? And I was like, no, except yesterday. She was like, okay. The surgeon called the doctor earlier today, was wondering if you could come in at 2:30, and this was at like 1:45. So I was like, yeah, I'm getting off work in 15 minutes. Can I, like, what? And she's like, yeah, come to the hospital, which is like not where I go for my appointments. So I was like, well, this is exciting. She's like, don't worry though, because like, don't let your mind jump to the worst possible thing. And I was like, do we know each other? So yes, we're on our way now. Going to the 4th floor. But you are the most beautiful girl on the 3rd floor. I'm gonna be the most beautiful girl on the 4th floor. What's stress testing? What? I haven't had stress testing yet. Kate, the girl was bringing me to the room. She was like, I can't not look at the camera. She was like, oh, the surgeon had to go to an emergency surgery real quick. And we were like, oh, okay, no problem. She was like, yeah. She was like, can you fill this out? And then the nurse is going to come and tell you what surgery he's doing. And we were like, surgery? On me? And she was like, oh, no, I meant to see what surgery he's in right now. Yeah, you're not, yeah, sorry, not you, someone else. We were like, and then she was like taking my pulse at the time, so I was like, yeah, you may have to take my pulse again, because kind of just spiked just a little. Okay, thing. It's 4 o'clock and the doctor's not back yet. We've been sitting here for an hour and a half in the room. I feel like a potato. Yep, I'm losing it. I was trying to get him to come in, but he didn't, So, we got out of the doctor. Took us 2 hours to see the doctor because he got rushed into an emergency surgery. Got out of the doctor. No, got in with the doctor, and he was like, oh, yeah, we can take your appendix out if you want. And I was like, if I want? I don't know. He was kind of just like, I mean, there's like no function to your appendix, so it's not that big a deal to remove it. I literally do it all day, every day. It'll take me like 20 minutes and you'll be done. And it was so awkwardly quiet in that room. The silence was thick. Side note, I've always wanted my appendix removed. It's been like a thing that's been on my bucket list my whole life. Ever since I watched Gilmore Girls, and no, wait, goes way back before that. Ramona and Beezus. She has her appendix removed, and I was like, that was exciting. For 2 years. 2 years. So that's crazy. So now I'm having my appendix removed, and I feel pretty good about it because this has been on my bucket list. Ah, you're heavy. You're heavy. Yeah, I wish I could bring my cat with me, but not really because she'd probably just be like walking on me and adding a little extra incisions. Ow. I can't give her like a full pet without grabbing her tail all the way through. It feels like I didn't fully pet her. Like it's up, down the back, through the tail. Cat petting methods. Technique. Technique. Okay, here's my t-shirt. It says have a magical day, and it's got a froggy on it. I love him. He's my surgery frog. And yeah, I am wearing shorts, so everybody calm down. Anyway, so I guess we're leaving. Does anyone else get really bothered when like the seam of their sock doesn't get, the seam has to be like over, not like on? And I see people putting on their socks and they're like just whipping it on there. And I'm like, that is not how you do it. I like it in here.
You waiting on somebody?
Don't get those. Walk all the way to the end of the hall. You will go up an incline and turn to the right at the affirmation desk. Take the blue elevators to the second floor. That is my doctor on a wall. It's doctor. He's exceptional. Exceptional bariatric care. That's my guy. Not bad. I like the mirrors because I don't have to be up close. They're like angled down so you can see better. Paper towel dispenser, perfect height. That looks nice and clean, but there's nothing to lay down. That reminds me of the New York subway. This whole bathroom actually reminds me of the New York subway. but just a little cleaner. Oh, what the? How are you supposed to reach that? This is the women's restroom, right? How are you supposed to reach that? You're like sitting on the toilet down here, and then you're like, and then you have to stand up. But what about people in like wheelchairs, since this is the surgery ward? Yeah, but yeah, pretty good. Pretty good. It's got soap. See how the faucets work. Pretty good. Oh, trippy. Pretty good. Oops, that one's stuck. I kind of like that it lasts a little longer. And there's paper towels. Yeah, pretty good. I would say 8 out of 10 bathroom. I really like that. That's really satisfying. Whoever did the tiles in here, you deserve a raise. That is amazing. Okay, so they put me under. I waited for a very long time. And then they finally put me under anesthesia. And then they put me asleep. And when I woke up, I was screaming my head off because I was in so much pain. I was like, oh my word, I now know what a 10 feels like. So a bunch of nurses rushed in and like gave me more meds, and they just kept pumping up the meds, and they were like, put her on 90, she's been on it for 90 minutes already. Like, they were all like, what do we do? And this lady kept getting in my face and was like, calm down, it's only gonna get worse if you panic. And I was like, that's helping so much, thank you. I'm totally kidding. She was really sweet, and I was glad that she helped me. But in what universe has telling someone to calm down ever worked? So yeah, so this is when I woke up. I don't remember this at all. I do remember being in this chair and being really freaked out because having to move from one chair to another was scary. My neck hurts. Yeah, when I got home, my neck hurt really, 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 really bad. Like, I don't even want to think about it because it hurt that bad. But, like, you know when you've been holding, like, a camera or something up for a really long time and this part gets really, really sore? Imagine that times, like, 12,000,000, which is not a number, but it is now. Is it? 12,000,000. Yeah. 12 million. Anyway, point is, it hurt really bad. Oh, yeah. It doesn't really show up in this photo I have here, but my eyes, I had like black eyes, like really, really dark circles. Like it looked like someone punched me. I don't really know why, but I just found that interesting, so I figured I'd share that. Good morning. It is Mother's Day, 2024. Here's my post-op belly. It's pretty bloated. If I stand up really straight, it doesn't look as much, but it's still pretty bad. There's my little bandages there. I've got another one down here. Right there. Yep. It hurts pretty bad, but it's fine. It's Mother's Day. You're so cute. I want to stop sitting around and doing nothing because it's getting really like, it's good to rest, but I need to like do something with my brain and with my hands that is low impact. So figure drawing, coloring will be good. And at some point I need to take a shower because my hair is really oily. Yeah, but it's like kind of scary to take a shower because I don't want to like fall over. This is the first time I really had a surgery. I had one when I was like 4, but it was an eye surgery. My parents took care of me the whole time, so I didn't really have to do anything. I don't know if you can hear it or not, but I'm a little short of breath because they had to add a bunch of gas to my stomach, which is like, I don't even want to think about that. That's horrifying. But I guess it like compresses your lungs a little, so you have to make sure you're taking deep breaths. But deep breaths hurt a little bit. They don't hurt, they just like... So yes, anyway, I'm trying to be a little active so that I don't stay constipated for the rest of my life. Oh, my back. I'm having to like sleep on an incline and it hurts my back. Anyway, and my shoulder. I think when they put the stuff in my arm, the IV, it goes up here or something. They explained it, but I was on drugs, so I didn't really understand what was happening. So we had to replace my bandages every day, and it started to hurt really bad because the skin was coming off with the bandages, because adhesive is just so aggressive sometimes, and I didn't know that there was a thing called adhesive remover. I didn't know that. If I had, I probably would have not gotten it anyway because I don't like doing things right. So yeah, I had to change my bandages out every day, and if you don't want to see my scars, then you probably should not look because I'm gonna show them in the next clip. Go. If you don't want to see my scars, then don't look because I'm gonna show you my scars. They're really nasty. Here we go. Okay, there's one right there. That one's healing up. There's one right there. That one's also healing up. And there's my belly button. It's freaking me out because it's like my belly button's like gone. And there's like a little cut there too. Oh. We're bandaging it back up. So, I don't know if you can tell or not, but I actually lost like 4 pounds in the past couple weeks, which is really good because I didn't do anything. But seriously, whatever it was, whether it was the hernia or the appendix, one of them was causing me to gain weight pretty rapidly for someone my size. I gained 15 pounds in like 7 months, which is like, I've done more faster, but like that was pretty rapid for my body weight. My face was fuller than it normally was, and like you couldn't see my clavicles as well. My neck was just like, I don't know, I just felt more, I don't know, I was just gaining weight. So today when I got measured, I had lost 4 pounds, so I'm pretty happy about that. Also, don't know if I mentioned this, the cysts are going to be cyclical, so I'll probably just have those regularly. I don't know if that's going to cause any problems in the future. Hopefully not. But yeah, if you guys have ever experienced anything like this, please let me know in the comments your stories, your experience. I'm excited for having more energy again because the fatigue has seriously gone down. I've been so fatigued for the past couple years. I've had like chronic fatigue. Like, he literally put it on the diagnosis sheet that I had chronic fatigue because it was getting so bad. Not chronic fatigue syndrome or disorder. Anyway, now that I am a lot less fatigued, I'm hoping to get back into the gym because look at these flabby little... You can't even tell when I flex. That's pretty sad. But anyway, that's about it for today. Thank you for coming along. I'm feeling much better, and I go back to work in 2 days. So, thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna film a walking video. Love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next one. In today's video, it's gonna...